I got banned from the Stonebriar Mall.
Deb, and it's Happy Hour with Deb, and I've got this handsome, beautiful rock star next to me. Tayler Holder, welcome to Happy Hour. It is such a pleasure to meet you.
Absolutely, same to you. Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, thanks for coming in.
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
a little like walking through, and everybody's like, "Oh, and I'm on the show." I want like they're grabbing at you because
we just talk. Yeah, we're talking to everybody. You know, we're
that's
just going by,
awesome.
seeing a bunch of familiar faces.
That is awesome. Tell me how you got started in country music.
So I was. Grew up in a super small town just south of Fort Worth, Texas, called Alvarado,
I'm from
Texas.
Frisco.
You're from Frisco?
Sir. Yeah, I got a house in Philly.
I
got
got banned from the Stonebriar Mall. You know the Stonebriar Mall?
Yeah, I do, but I need to know why you got banned.
Well, so a long time ago, we used to do these things called like meetups, like where we just post that we're gonna be at a location.
Right, so like some 12-year-old?
Yeah, so like we were just like, we posted that we were gonna be at the Stonebriar Mall at a certain time, etc. And we had like 2,000 people show up, and we like insinuated a riot, I guess, or whatever. And so
How long ago was that?
This was a while ago. This was probably back in like 2018.
Well, because Frisco's very bougie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live at the Star.
Yeah, no, I got detained and everything. It was like a whole thing. Yeah, not my like most proud moment.
No,
for sure, but
well,
like,
thank you for sharing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No wonder you don't drink. Pack those suckers up.
And so, so we grew up there, and I went out to LA to do the whole social media thing for a little while, and I just like.
How'd that go?
You know, aside from meeting some really awesome like people that like supported me and like got an awesome fan base from it, the industry out there sucks and the people suck. And
I've heard it's ruthless
it's quite
and
a nightmare.
cutthroat.
I don't think like literally in the whole 7 years that I was there, I ever even threw a baseball at anybody. Like it's like just such a lonely place out there.
Yeah,
but,
I hear. Well,
I
now
got the
there's no
opportunity.
place.
Yeah,
there, right. It's all burnt down, which is so sad.
Oh, I felt so bad. I have a bunch of friends that lost their houses and stuff like that I still keep in community.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and
hey, wait, I need to tell you something. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl world champions.
They are.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah. I was going for the Chiefs.
Sir, I thought you and I were besties now.
No, we are. You know, but even best friends, they have, you know, they have
chocolate and vanilla ice cream. You don't have to like the same.
What about cookies and cream ice cream? You like cookies and cream?
Cookies and cream,
That's
exactly.
the best, right?
I'm not even kidding. When you mix cookies and
back
ice cream, we were meant to be friends.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely, 100%. So
So you're a Chiefs. You were a Chiefs fan.
Well, I'm a Cowboys fan at heart.
Right.
You know,
I
know how that goes.
overlooked the practice facility.
Yeah, we know how that goes every year. So usually
Sometimes
they
feel
do good, and then you know they're like usually good in the season, and then like playoffs they lose first round every single year.
Yeah.
This last year,
did you ever see the thing
last year I probably could have walked on and probably helped them get a little farther than what they did.
You can just come to my place. We'll throw you off the balcony.
I'll just go walk on
to the field. Did you ever see the Instagram post? It's like playoffs, Cowboys exit here.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Here's the problem.
And so it's like, because like, you know, Mahomes is obviously, he went to Texas as well and stuff like that. So like that's where I kind of like am a fan of the Chiefs as well. And also,
I'm an Andy Reid
I don't know if
fan.
you ever see my stuff, but the little person,
Yes,
Little Z,
yes.
he's from Kansas City. So like we're
Stop
also
it.
kind of like a already like built-in, you know.
Yeah,
Kansas
you
City.
got some.
But that was wild. The
That
Super
was a
Bowl,
great game,
That was like
right?
the craziest performance. I don't know. That I'm disappointed. Like. I wish I'm not even like really mad that they like lost. Like I don't care if they would have won or lost. Like
Right.
really,
They just got spanked.
it was just so bad. Like it wasn't even an enjoyable game to watch. Like it was just so bad.
And now everywhere I go, people are like, "You're from the city that hangs the Kermit from frogs from the light post." I'm like,
Yeah, what
a
the
lot
hell
of shit.
happened in Philadelphia?
Oh, that's a regular. That's a regular day.
I was gonna say like
It's
just
a
light stuff
regular-
on fire. Like what
Yeah,
is
it's a regular day in Philadelphia.
Oh
you
my
know, everyone's
Lord.
like,
I gotta come party with you guys.
I
at some
know.
point,
I'm
then.
telling you, you got to come this summer. It's funny. I'm a life coach, and people are like, my patients are calling, and they're like, "Y'all won. Why are you tearing down your city?" I'm like, "Dude, it's the city of brotherly love. We're fine."
It's like this is a term of endearment.
It's
you
a
know?
term
It's,
of endearment.
Yeah.
All right, tell me
But
what you're doing this summer. Where are you going?
This summer,
Who are you playing with?
So this summer we don't have an exact like a tour yet, but we are planning it. We got some support acts that we're like looking to be a part of and
That's
stuff like
so
that, which
great.
is awesome. Like if we do land it, I'm excited to share it.
Do you get a tour bus?
So I bought so when we went on the Dylan Scott tour,
Yes.
I was what we would say bougie on a budget.
Yeah.
And,
we're all bougie on a budget,
We're fully
sir.
independent, right? So I fund everything myself, and it gets really expensive. And so, my mom comes on the road and sells merch for me every night. She did the whole Dill Scott tour. She does all the festivals.
What a rock star.
I got my manager, that's my best friend.
That's
and then
amazing.
Little Z drives our drives the RV, which is funny. No foot extenders, just 2 pillows behind his back, steering wheel into his chest. And
this is the making of a rock star right here. That's how you do it.
So I bought an RV.
And
we got a crazy deal on it, and it's got 6 beds in it.
Oh my gosh.
And it's got us all around. That thing rides like a bucking bull. It sounds like it's breaking every time you hear
like
it hit
a school
bump,
bus, like
it's
traveling
probably
in a school
worse
bus.
than a bus, honestly, a school bus. But we're on our first ever headline tour right now.
That
and
is
that's been going
amazing. I'm so proud of you.
We've been packing out all the rooms, and they know the songs, so that's awesome. They've been screaming it back to us.
I can't even imagine.
But we're just planning. We're planning an EP, hopefully.
That's awesome.
We always have been trying, and
that's awesome.
We're getting lots of new music out, and we're looking for some more tours. So we
right.
got a bunch of fairs and festivals and stuff. Of course,
I'm the podcast guest host that hears. Do we have a girlfriend?
I knew that was coming. Well, freaking. This past
what's
week on
her
tour,
name?
Her name's Zoe.
Zoe, shout out to you.
Yeah.
You got the you stepped in shit,
she's
Zoe.
beautiful.
Good. I bet.
She's beautiful. But
how's it? I work with some artists, and I know when you have a handsome rock star, right? And women have no boundaries at concerts.
Yeah.
Things get a little nuts.
I lucked out for sure. She's also in the industry a little bit. Not on the music side, but just the social side. So she gets it as well.
Right.
Even though like having a platform is usually like they still kind of don't get it sometimes, but she's really awesome and really supportive about everything, and she sits there the whole time while we're doing meet and greet and all that stuff.
That's my man.
That's
my man.
She's like, touch him all you want, because we're gonna. He's still coming to lay with me in bed tonight.
Right.
So it's like,
I gotta meet her.
So
I love that confidence.
Yeah, she's like, I don't really care. She's like, shoot your shot if you want. Kind
right.
of thing,
Exactly.
So.
You're getting nowhere fast. Yeah. So tell me what the 5-year plan looks like.
5-year plan.
In 5 years, when you and I are sitting down. In my tour bus. That you guys can use whenever you want. We'll get the pedals for your guys.
Yeah.
We'll
be in arenas in 5 years for sure.
Okay. What arena do you want to play?
Obviously, just because in Nashville, I really do want to do Bridgestone. I think
everybody
wants,
really
right.
But
obviously, like the Garden would be like kind of crazy. Is that a state? That's an arena, huh? Right. That's an arena. I think
Madison
Square Garden. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Madison Square Garden.
That would probably be a dream come true.
Yeah. Can you even imagine?
I can't.
Can I come backstage and hang out?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I'd be mad if you're not there. I'm
totally coming backstage and hanging out.
And
then you come to Philly and we'll
also
get
with these drinks, maybe we could even do it. Fun fact, I've never had a sip of alcohol in my life. Like
what?
Ever. So.
Somebody raised you right, sir.
Yeah, and so. But I have made all my friends a promise because they all want to see me drunk at some point in my life.
Oh, my God.
I said that the day I have a #1 single, I'll get drunk for the one and only time.
Can you text me? I want to be there.
Yeah, whenever that day is.
I'll get
whatever
cases.
The stateside vodka.
Stateside vodka and iced teas.
Yep.
Take some for your people.
We'll get nice and sideways with
you
them,
and I, we will get sideways. Yeah. We will go. So that's the 5-year plan.
5-year plan. We're just, honestly, I just love doing it. I love just meeting people. I don't care if it stays in small rooms or not.
I know. You have such a humble personality.
I think that's where we're heading. I really see us up there with these big guys. And
I totally see you up there with the big guys.
We're specking country music right now, but I think we'll be there. So.
Yeah, totally. 100%. All right. Last question. Do not break my heart, sir.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
You're going to come back on the show and hang out with us, and you're going to keep us updated what's going on.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm coming to the first drunk.
First drunk, we'll be there.
You got it.
You're taking my first shot with me.
We were meant to be friends, sir.
Absolutely.
You and I. Don't worry. We'll go easy on you. We'll go easy. Yes. Well,
this is probably actually the funnest interview I've done in all the years I've been at CRS too. Because I feel like they are all like very formal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like we're talking with a
We're
friend
anti-formal.
Here. No, I'm like
we're anti-structure.
My whole motto is like welcome to the shit show. You know what I mean?
So
it's like,
same.
So
and I am a shit. Ask them.
Yeah.
I'm a mess.
I just seen him laughing the whole time over here. So
my husband calls me Pigpen because where I go, shit just gets dropped.
Yeah.
He's like, do you have any idea?
That's okay. I have a best friend that lives with me that we call him Billy. His name's Jackson, but we call him Billy because you get some state sides in him, and that motherfucker becomes a liability. So
Billy, we'll meet you at happy hour.
Yeah. So that's how
we
got that
Look us up,
nickname.
Billy. We'll meet you at happy hour. Well, it's been an honor. I'm so excited. We're friends now. We're gonna be going.
Be on the lookout. We got lots of cool music.
Oh,
coming, so
don't you worry.
Come out to a
don't
show
you
sometime.
worry. We will.
Philadelphia. Is that where you're based too? Still?
Well, Dallas and Philadelphia.
Dallas.
Yes.
There you
I'm
go.
coming to Nashville. Come on. Nashville, and then we can hang out.
Let's go.
And I can't wait to meet Billy.
Billy's great.
I bet.
This is the prime thing of like why we call him Billy. Already he was a liability whenever he got drunk. So that's how that nickname started. The other day.
Do you have insurance on Billy?
No.
I think Geico
but he
will
signed a waiver, so that's good. But believe it or not, he shot himself the other day on an accident, which is like sounds crazy. Okay, I know that sounds crazy.
With a gun?
But let me give a little bit of context.
Let's
here.
go.
So he's actually like very good with guns. He builds custom guns.
Right.
All that stuff.
We're here in the South, right?
And anyways, he has a separate entrance to like where the house is, like the guest area, and that's where he stays. And right outside of his door, there was like a big coyote out there the other night.
Oh my God!
And he wasn't gonna go shoot it. He just had his pistol on just in case.
Right.
And he just went out there to scare it away from the front door. And because like my mom will also randomly go out and let the dogs out or whatever.
Right. We don't want to pull a gun.
And he walks out there, and it was right after a snowstorm, and it had just iced over on the concrete. And so he walks out and just slips on the ice and fell, and the gun went off and went.
Is he okay?
Right through his hand. Yeah, he's good. He's
icy on a cold beer right now. I bet.
He's like the most like the guy. He is the one guy that I know would survive in the wilderness, in the middle of nowhere.
Put him out there, give him $100 in Chicago, he'll make it.
He was like, yeah, I thought about just sleeping it off and seeing how I felt in the morning, but then I was like, I wonder if I hit attendance, so I should probably just go to the hospital. And so he like drove himself to the hospital. This is at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
And how do you explain that? Because
funny.
there's like they're like, well, check, we gotta get.
my mom is the one that like kind of figured it out because she went out there in the morning to let the dogs out, and there was just like blood on the ground, and my mom was like, what is all this blood from?
Right.
And he comes out, his hands all wrapped up. He goes, it's my blood. It's a long story. I shot myself last night. I'll explain when I wake up. And I'm like, what, dude? Like,
he probably should have just poured some vodka on it. It's a natural anesthetic.
They said that he got a tetanus shot or whatever, but they don't stitch it, a gunshot wound. You have to let it heal normally because I guess
they don't glue it.
I guess there's like a lot of lead and all that stuff from like the bullet. So like, unless it's like actually like hanging off or whatever, like you don't sew it because whenever it heals, it pushes out all that natural lead. And whenever you seal it, it can
stay in the body.
Stay in there
and then they're going to do a brain scan in 10 years, and we're going to find out that's what the problem was.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have to really take insurance out.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, he's already. It's he's up there for sure. We got to keep an eye on him already.
Oh my God!
So,
you are such a delight.
Madison
Square Garden, here we come, baby.
Here we come. Yes,
give me a Go Birds.
Go Birds? Oh God, here we go. All right, we gotta do it together though. Okay?
All right, ready? All right. 1, 2, 3,
Go
Birds!
God, I can't believe I did it. Can't believe I did it.